melting our eyes. You can see the stars in the sky.
So I don't know how much video we're going to get of this. This is run 3 of...
You're going to come to a fork and you're going to go right.
...of our trip here for the Vic Padilla Memorial Madness. We've opted to go in on Flat Iron Mesa at 8:30 p.m., which has the probability of making this into a night run. The plan is to go in for about an hour, give or take, and then start working our way out. As I lose light, I fully expect to lose the ability from all of the cameras to see and report. We'll see. This will probably be, I think this will probably end up qualifying as at least my first intentional night run since I did the lighting installs on this Jeep. But I'm at the back of the line, so I'm not going to be trying to light up the guy in front of me too terribly. Tail has made the right. Trail leader is Mary Beth Ness. Apparently this is something they do frequently, is to come out and run this trail as a night run.
Do we all need to do that little turn, or are you just having fun?
Erica, did you get sunset pictures?
I absolutely did. Thank you, trail guide.
Back there was not entirely expected. Let's see if we pull pan around, if we start to get some of the sunset in for the camera here, out in the distance. I drop my headlights. See if that makes a better shot for the sunset in the distance.
to stop moving because I can't hear you anymore.
Well, that's my badge of honor for the night. So Erica just pointed out the best idea, that next time we're willing to stop, we should take our tops off, the freedom panels off, and get to enjoy the sky and the stars. Weather's perfect, the sky's perfect. I'm in.
Okay.
Done.
Kenneth, I know you've got yours off in 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's about what it took.
Here's our picture.
So this is the Rubble Hill climb coming up. It does look kind of rubbly.
So this is more than just a photo. This is actually a tradition for Patrol 2 within the Vic Padilla Memorial Madness event. They line their vehicles up, then they will turn off their lights in honor of a moment of silence for a treasured friend who has passed on.
You got the sense of the road and then the black. So as you look out, you got the road and then the black. You don't get the view. Stand my ground, and I won't back down. this is sort of interesting. Up against a rock wall. Not seeing a whole lot of it. Seeing reverse lights on up above me.
Hey Matt, can you help me around this bend up here? Are you still out?
Matthew's on his way.
That definitely throws out more light. So the auxiliary lights definitely make this much more attractive in terms of seeing what is actually here in front of me.
Well, what'd you do now?
That hill made me pucker.
You guys really did not sell this trail properly.
This is rated a scenic, easy trail.
If we would have told you it was on a scale 10, you wouldn't have come out. Scenic according to who? You're good, Ken. Straight on down.
And I promise I'll drop the lights once I'm off the obstacle.
Oh, they're not bothering me.
I meant they were bothering Matt.
There's a little ledge at the bottom you need to be square for. Looks good.
So we apparently managed a wrong turn. Ended off on a dead end that happens to have a nice little turnaround at the end of it.
You're good.
I'm gonna say, that's not as close as it looks.
We could have turned you right here. I think it's where everybody was turning around, was right here. All right, I'll go back up. So yeah, you go to holler and watch on your map then.
Yeah, as we're coming up on that waypoint, I'll give a shout.
And what you're seeing here is why Matt Ness is among my very favorite spotters. He can spot for Penny and I anytime.
Watch your toes. All right.
Big light went dead.
Oh. So, as you're getting ready to pucker coming up this climb, do take a minute and look around and check out the stars.
Turn your high beams off and I might be able to see the Jeep in front of me, let alone the sky.
Yeah, those are my low beams, dude.
Okay, come and sit where I'm sitting and you tell me the difference. Yeah, much better.
That would be headlights completely off.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I mean, your headlights are wonderful, you know, from your position.
Oh yeah, from my position, and that's always the conversation is, you know, how much are you illuminating the interior of the cabin of the vehicle in front of you?
your passenger side.
Thank you, Mary.
Driver right there. A little scarier in the dark.
Yeah, I'll let him get a little ways before I turn my lights back on.
Chris, when your high beams aren't melting our eyes, you can see the stars in the sky.
We can see the stars just fine back here. It's gorgeous.
You're behind the source of the light.
I do have to admit, having the top off the Jeep is a lot more pleasant when I'm not being roasted. So this is our steep rubble descent that we did earlier, but now we get to go up. And at the top of the hill is a bunch of Jeeps. So in the daylight, this part of the trail actually is pretty scenic. You get to overlook here of 191.
Chris, remember how we said we'd be back by 10:30?
Yeah.
Oh, I distinctly remember hearing that.
We meant in the morning, not at night.
Ooh.
Details matter.
You got the tent. We gotta fit a bunch of people in there now.
Yeah, no problem. This is the party bus.